Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Borderlands 3. I am excited about today's video. We're going to be trying to go after a weapon by the name of the Skeksil. It drops off another one of these crew challenges to assassinate a high priority target, and he should be spawning right over here. The reason I'm excited about this gun, there he is. The reason I'm excited about this gun is because we just tried out our first Children of the Vault Legendary, and I actually really liked it. So we were theorizing, how could we make this setup better? How could Moze use a Children of the Vault weapon a little more effectively? And I decided that I wanted to try an interaction between the Transformer, which heals us whenever we take shock damage, and a shock COV, and try to get it to overheat. And as it turns out, this guy, as far as I know, drops the only shock COV legendary, and he's right here. He's in our favorite zone. This is the zone that we go to when we're trying to, when we go to the when we go to fight Mouthpiece in that area, the Holy Broadcast Center. This is the zone we're always in, so this is my home. This guy's in my home and has a chance of dropping a legendary weapon. He didn't drop it this time, but it's just a quick leave of the game, and then we run back, and we can go try to get the weapon again. He's right by the respawn point. It's like a 2-second run to get over to him. We can spawn a vehicle and make it even faster. The stars might just be aligning this one with this one. Good English there, Pally. Good job. You nailed it. Look, this is where it is. It's right over here. It's like no run at all. It's like a 2-second run. And there's ammo crates right at the respawn, too. It doesn't get much better than that, boys. It really doesn't. Woo! That was a fast kill. Oh, we got a legendary. What is it? The stabbedly... Fuck, it's corrosive. I'm gonna keep farming. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I gotta get the shock one. That was maybe my 10th kill, I think. Getting close to 10 anyway. Got another legendary. It's a pistol. The fire one. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm determined to get this car in there, but I think there's just an invisible wall that won't let me. However, I know how to jump cars in this game, so I'm just gonna do that. Catch a ride! Oh, Scooter, I miss you. All right, I've been farming this for about half an hour so far, and yeah, I just have the three. I'm pretty sure I'm going to show you guys me getting these. So I have the corrosive one as well as a couple of the flame ones. This one right here, the hot bruising Skeksil. That's hard to say, dude. Does 767 damage, accuracy of 64%, handling of 58%, repair time of about 3 seconds, fire rate of 15.55, and 64 shots until it breaks. It does 765 damage per second with its fire damage. And it has with its ignition damage, and has an 18% chance of actually igniting a target. It says, "Get back, spit hit," for its red text. It has 26% increased weapon damage, 15% increased critical hit damage, 15% weapon fire rate, and a 5.3 weapon zoom, which seems really high. Actually, I guess it's not that high for a COV weapon. So, Pally, you said you were going to farm the electricity one. Why'd you stop? Well, let me show you how Pestilence works. This is what gave us the idea for farming the shock one. So, when you fire this thing, watch our heat on the right. It's overheating, It exploded! And that is dealing damage directly to my shields. Quite a lot of damage. Very painful. Not a very fun effect to have on your character. So, I was theorizing that all Children of the Vault weapons did that when they blew up, because I never really used them. That, however, is not accurate. As you can see here, it overheated. We just shoot it with a water gun. Maybe that was a fluke. Let's try it again. That time we just reloaded and had to restart the engine. Notice the different reload animations here. It's actually pretty cool. Maybe some of the other ones blow up. I have actually only used this gun. Let's try the corrosive one. Yeah, none of them are blowing up and affecting my shields. So I'm kind of glad I didn't continue to farm this. I would have been really disappointed. They don't seem that bad of a weapon at all, though. Let's go ahead. We'll throw on the corrosive one and head over to our favorite place in the whole world, the Holy Broadcast Center, to test this out. It really doesn't seem that bad. We have arrived at the Holy Broadcast Center to do some testing for the weapon. If you would like to see the build that we are running for this testing, we're deep in the blue tree now, as well as deep in the red tree. We're trying to get as much gun damage as we can from here, as well as shielding and splash damage radius and things like that. The reason we wanted to pick up that splash damage radius is because as this gun fires, which I learned from fucking standing around shooting all my bullets into the ground, it also sends out these rockets. It can send out, I mean, we could test it, but I'm pretty sure it can send out up to 3 rockets at a time. And these rockets simply fly forward with the weapon and deal damage to stuff nearby. We focused on the blue tree because we wanted to increase our splash damage radius to try to make it so it's dealing as much damage as possible to an area as we're firing it forward. That badass zealot there, holding its ground, not really moving, is going to be in a lot of danger from these rockets flying at it. They do have a pretty slow travel speed, and there's no way to really guarantee where they're going to land because they do kind of wiggle around in the air. So it seems like it's more of a close-up weapon than one that you would use at long range. That definitely seems to be the case. I'm trying to get some health back with my grenades, and it is not giving me anything. Hello? Restores 32% of your missing health per... Oh, right. I swapped out my class mod. There we go. Boom! Back up to full health. So, my grenades heal me with that class mod equipped, and as you can see, it's pretty effective healing. But I don't think the splash damage from this weapon will. I'm just trying to make sure of that. Yeah, there's a badass zealot here. So I'm trying to just hit him with the rocket explosion that comes after. And yeah, I don't think we're receiving any additional healing from that. We do have the increased incendiary damage at the top of that blue tree, which is giving us, it seems like a lot of extra damage thrown in on this thing. The overheating of this gun isn't anywhere as near as big of a deal as it was on Pestilence. If we let Pestilence overheat, it could kill our character. If we let this overheat, it's just like we're reloading. That's really not a big deal at all. So as far as Children of the Vault weapons go, it is significantly easier to use than the one that we were covering in the last video. Significantly easier to use. I actually like it a lot more. The damage is great, even on Mayhem 3. The damage from just the shots alone is fantastic, much less the splash damage that accompanies it sometimes. Let's see how it does versus our favorite boss, Mouthpiece. Don't move too much, bud. I'm just gonna get really close. Oh yeah, that's great damage. Oh, I pushed the phase. I pushed the phase in 2 shots. 2 shots.
That's a welcome sight.
Hey, Mouthpiece, become vulnerable again. Let me take you down, bud. Wow, not bad at all. I don't expect it to do as well on the Grey Board, simply because... Well, shit, never mind. I was gonna say simply because the boss is a lot harder to hit in his critical areas. Like, the critical areas are a lot further away, so I thought the rockets wouldn't be as impactful here. But we've nearly already pushed the phase just by showing up. I do wish I could reload it manually so I would have not as much heat build up for this phase, because that's when you could do a lot of damage, but that is super respectable. We just got to get a quick reload in here. I'm just going to walk right up to this. Look at that health bar move! All right. All right. Maybe I shouldn't have had a bias against the COV weapons for this entire game. Maybe the COV weapons aren't that bad. Don't throw me off. Keep in mind, this is on Mayhem 3. This is not true Vault Hunter mode Mayhem 3, just Mayhem 3 Mayhem 3, which is the hardest difficulty for the normal playthrough. And this is doing some pretty respectable damage here, boys. Pretty respectable. I'm going to try to jump back here and avoid the laser. That didn't work. That was a pretty easy kill, boys. I guess I would like to know, now that I'm actually starting to use some of the COV weapons, down in the comments, because you guys let me know which character you think these guns fit best into. The lead sprinkler, we have one of those. Sure, why not? Nice. And a baby maker. I have plenty of those. Because, like, the whole heat buildup is the weirdest part for me. Down in the green tree, we could have gotten some more damage here with click click. So the hotter our weapon gets, the better, the more damage we get out of it. I don't think increasing the magazine size does anything for our weapon because it doesn't have a magazine, it just has a heat gauge, and that doesn't influence it at all. Fire rate and critical hit damage would help out. So there are some things in the green tree here that do help COV weapons. It just doesn't seem like it's the most optimal use for a Mose. But I could be wrong. I would love to hear what you guys have to say down in the comments. If you enjoyed today's video, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you enjoy our Borderlands content and would like to see more, please consider... Whoa. If you enjoy our Borderlands content and you would like to see more, please consider subscribing. I would love to have you on the channel more often. All right, everybody, that's it for me today. Take care. I'll see you again next time.